The DLSSTweaks plugin includes DLAA and DLSS-enabled games for sharper graphics. DLSS is NVIDIA's deep learning supersampling technology. It has two main forms, DLSS Scaling 2 and DLSS Frame Generation 3. Despite the name, neither of them actually supersamples anything. Instead, they both upsample. DLSS 2 does this in space, while DLSS 3 does it in time. The DLSS 3.1.1 DLL available to us actually includes all the previous profiles for DLSS 2. This means that you can switch different presets for scaling DLSS in the app without having to change the DLL. This is very convenient, but of course the game must have this feature built in. This is where DLSSTweaks comes in. In addition to the ability to choose a DLSS preset, a feature usually performed by the game developer and hidden from the gamer's eyes, DLSSTweaks also allows you to force DLAA to be enabled in most games that support DLSS scaling. DLAA is essentially an upscaling of DLSS 2 with native resolution. In practice, this is mostly a form of temporary anti-aliasing, although NVIDIA claims it is better than typical DLAA solutions. At the same time, journalists have already tested DLAA in several games, including Deep Rock Galactic, Monster Hunter Rise and most recently in Hogwarts Legacy. If you don't use DLSS scaling, DLAA has a fairly small impact on performance, probably because it runs on Tensor GPU cores. Here, NVIDIA has a list of all games with DLSS or DLAA. If you want to use DLSSTweaks, keep in mind that this is not a simple upgrade mod. Similar to other multi-game graphics mods like Reshade and Specialk, you'll have to work with it a bit by editing the configuration file if you want to get the most out of it. The app has extensive documentation, so be sure to read it first. You can find DLSSTweaks on GitHub.